ইংল্যান্ডে 18ই আগস্ট প্রকাশ করা হয়েছে এ লেভেল পরীক্ষার ফলাফল। এতে অনেক ব্রিটিশ বাংলাদেশি সন্তানেরা অসাধারণ সাফল্য অর্জন করেছেন। আমি এখন এসেছি পূর্ব লন্ডনের বেকটন এলাকায়। এখানে বসবাস করেন সাইমুর রহমান। তিনি এ লেভেলের প্রত্যেকটি সাবজেক্টেই এ স্টার অর্জন করেছেন। 5টি বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে পড়াশোনার সুযোগ পেলেও বেছে নিয়েছেন বিশ্বের বিখ্যাত অক্সফোর্ড ইউনিভার্সিটি এবং তিনি ফিজিক্সে পড়াশোনা করতে চান।
So I achieved 4 A stars in maths, further maths, physics and chemistry, and I also achieved an A star in my EPQ. So I applied to 5 universities, Oxford, Imperial, UCL, King's and Manchester. And I decided to choose Oxford because it was the most prestigious and the best in the field of physics when I applied. So I thought that would give me the best training to be a good physicist.
Many people want to be a doctor, want to be engineer, but why you chose physics?
Physics, because physics encompasses all of life and all of being. Physics, it talks about things that are very small in quantum mechanics and talks about things that are very big in things like general relativity. So I think physics is the pinnacle of human civilization. So I think those that study physics, they advance human civilization and they advance the human species as a whole. First is the qadr of Allah, alhamdulillah, lots of dua, and secondly is the hard work. I think it's important to be disciplined. So, when you don't want to work or when you feel lazy, it's important just to work and have a goal in sight. To have a goal and stick to it is something that I think is very important to do. I think it's hard to have a goal and work hard and stick to your goal.
সাইমুর রহমানের বাবা কমিউনিটির অতি পরিচিত মুখ ডক্টর মুজিবুর রহমান। সাইমুরের বাবা মা দুজনেই তার এই সাফল্যে দারুণ খুশি হয়েছেন।
আমার ছেলে অক্সফোর্ড ইউনিভার্সিটিতে ফিজিক্স পড়ার সুযোগ পাওয়াতে আমি মহান আল্লাহর কাছে শুকরিয়া আদায় করছি এবং আমরা খুবই আনন্দিত, আমরা খুশি।
From his childhood I kept a routine. When you come from school, sit down, do your homework, sleep on time, finish your work on time, and research the homework, revise, give them a timetable. So I found doing this from a young age, by the time Saim reached year 6, he is independent learner.
So আপনার অনুভূতি কি? What's your feelings?
I'm very, very proud of my son. It's an amazing accomplishment, and I hope him every success in his future course.
আমার বেশি ভালো লাগে সাইম, আমি ছোট থাকি কত বড় হয়েছে আমার ভালো লাগে, মানে তান ফরাত বেশি হার্ড ওয়ার্ক করেন, তাই হার্ড ওয়ার্ক করিয়া এভিডেন্ট আছে, মানে দেখলাম তার হার্ড ওয়ার্ক কত দূর হয়ে নিছে কি।
So I like to play footballs on the weekends and play basketball. I like to engage in sports and other physical activities. I also play chess and other games like that to engage my brain.
So what was your routine? How many hours you study every day?
So it depends. So if I have exams, then obviously I have to revise a lot more than usual. So during exam season, I would have to revise, I don't know, 6 hours a day or something like that. But I'd also make sure to make time for other things like football and basketball and going out with friends to make sure to keep a balance between studies and life.
So nowadays, many people or many younger people are most of the time they are spending in mobile, watching TV, watching YouTube and everything. What's your advice? Do you watch lots of YouTube?
Yeah, I do watch lots of YouTube. I think it can be beneficial.
Is it important?
It can be important. It depends what you're watching. It depends what you're watching on YouTube. YouTube can be very useful. For example, when I was 12 or 11, what brought me into physics was me watching YouTube videos on physics. So it can be useful. It can be, it can be something that engages young people. So I think that it just you have to be careful as to what you're using online and what you're watching. Is it beneficial? And is it educational? Is it helpful to you as a being, as a person?